shocking act of unprovoked violence right here in Greenford. I understand that our community will quite rightly be shocked and appalled by this incident, as I am too. We are now able to name the man who has tragically lost his life as Mr. Thomas O'Halloran, who lived in Greenford and was a very well-known and much-loved member of our community. My thoughts very much remain with Mr. O'Halloran's family and friends today. I'd also like to appeal for their privacy to be respected while they come to terms with their loss. Detectives from the Met's Specialist Crime Command, with the assistance of my officers, have been working tirelessly over the last 20 hours to understand what has happened and to identify who is responsible for this horrific crime. They have been following up a number of inquiries, including the reviewing of CCTV and forensic examination of the area. However, we do need your help. We are appealing to anybody with dash cam or cycle helmet footage that might have captured this incident to get into contact with us. We believe that Mr. O'Halloran was stabbed in Western Avenue shortly after 4 p.m. yesterday, Tuesday, the 16th of August, before managing to travel 75 yards or so on his mobility scooter to Runnymede Gardens, where he flagged down a member of public for help. So please, if you saw anything, we do need to hear from you. As of now, the public will see extra officers patrolling the area over the coming days. They are there to protect you and to help you. If you have any concerns or information that you want to share, please approach those officers. I realise the dreadful impact that incidents like this have on our communities. I would like to reassure you all that we are doing all we can to solve the horrendous crimes that we have seen across London over the last few days. I stress that London remains one of the very safest cities in the world. As ever, however, we do need your help, and so please come forward with any information that you have about this awful incident or any other violent crimes. I would like to finish by saying our thoughts and prayers remain with Thomas O'Halloran and his family. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Why an 87-year-old man was stabbed in his mobility scooter.
So that is Chief Superintendent Sean Wilson there, who is speaking following that death of the elderly man who was stabbed. His name is Thomas O'Halloran. The police there, as you heard, Sean Wilson, superintendent there, said that he lived in Greenford. So he has now been named. He said he was a known member of the community, and his family, of course, have now been informed. He appealed to the public to give the family some privacy and some space while they come to terms with the loss. He says that investigations are ongoing. They're currently following up a line of inquiries, including looking at CCTV footage and also looking at searching the area. And they're appealing for anybody with dashcam footage or CCTV to come forward. Well, let's get more on this now. We're now joined from the scene. Here's Sky's Ivor Bennett. And Ivor, just tell us more about the man that we've just learnt about.
Yeah, Thomas O'Halloran was described there as a grandfather, 87 years old. He lives in Greenford, and And Chief Superintendent there, Sean Wilson, said he was very well known in this area and a much loved member of the community. It's understood he played the accordion, busked outside the local supermarket, raising money, and the police officer there said that he was stabbed, actually not in this street, a bit further away, 75 yards away, he said, before making his way in his mobility scooter to where that blue crime scene tent has been pitched, and that is where he was pronounced dead here yesterday afternoon. The attack happened in broad daylight here between 3 and 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, just before 4 o'clock, he said there, and right next to this very busy road. This is the A40 going into central London. It's always busy. There would have been traffic passing when this happened, and that is why the police officer there is appealing to anyone who saw anything or had dash cam footage or cycle helmet footage to come forward and contact them in what is a very active investigation. We've seen several police officers still here inside this police cordon, as well as forensic experts working their way around the crime scene as their investigation gets underway to identify who was responsible for what was described just there as this horrific attack.